Good evening, YouTube. Nick the Gardener, just giving a little back garden update. So, if you can remember a few weeks back, I harvested the worms, so the worm castings from Worm Island at the allotment, my in-ground worm tower. And I wanted to dry the castings out and bait some worms, so I buried a little pot with some food scraps in, some avocado, and I think there's some apples, so some quite long to break down food in there. But I put these toilet roll tubes in to help dry the castings out, and they've been completely eaten. I think it's, roly-polies are the main culprit maybe, but not too sure. Hopefully there's some worms in there. There's a couple of slugs, but I'll empty this out soon and pop it into my other big worm bin, and I need to dry these out a bit, and I'll probably put some more cardboard tubes in. This is what I did, just pushed them in like that, just to soak up a bit of moisture, and I was going to remove them, but I never got around to removing them, and it looks like they've been eaten. Even though the worms might have started to eat them as well, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. I need to sieve it. So it's not 100% worm castings, obviously. It's probably about 70%. By the time I've sieved out all the little bits of twigs and bits of eggshell and bits like that, it might be about 90%, but I don't think any worm castings are truly 100% worm castings. There's always something in there which isn't worm poop. But anyway, these look quite good. I need to leave a lid off really in the shade a bit just to help dry them out a bit, but I'll start to sieve these soon, and hopefully I've caught some worms in there. I'll just quickly show you around the borders. A lot of things going over. Got one foxglove just flowering there still. A little bit of candy tuft just going over. Seeds from the not snapdragon, is it? It's a digitalis, a foxglove. I've got a little white fox in there. I'm not sure what this blue one's called. I did know, but I've forgotten it. Another little foxglove here. I've saved some seeds for the foxglove, so I can put some at the allotment, because I don't think I've got any up there. Little honeybee on the echinops. Nice little globe thistle. All the pollinators love these. The Achillea here. That's just gone over now. Apparently that's a good amendment to add to your compost. In biodynamics they make a preparation out of it. I should have chopped off these Aquilegia seeds, but sprinkle some out, I'll get rid of them. Oh, and my Japanese anemone's flowering this year. It didn't flower last year because there's a massive hollyhock in front of it, and yeah, I'm pleased that this year it's finally flowered. So I've got some more down there flowering. Not the best colour in the world, but that's still nice. And I hope Manda yours are flowering too. And congratulations that you moved it and it survived, so well done. And I'm just going to bring you down to show you my chilies. So we're not doing amazing. This one has got one on it, just here, just a tiny little one. It's got some flowers on it. This one's doing a bit better. We've got about 7 or 8 on it and some flowers open on it. So these two are Devil's Breath, and they're not mega hot, probably sort of like a bird's eye chili hot. But this is my Jay's Peach Ghost Jammy, which I got sent from Jason and Colleen, Clyde's Conundrum Garden, and I'm happy to say that there's 2 little flowers just there at the top, and a few more forming. Sorry, I'll get that leaf out of the way. You see that there? So I'm very happy about that. So these are supposed to be roughly about twice as hot as a Scotch bonnet, about 500,000 on the Scoville. Jason, correct me if I'm wrong, but hopefully it would be hotter than that. But yeah, I'm very happy, and I did notice that some of the leaves were munched a little bit, and I did see a little caterpillar on it, so I'm happy I found that little rascal. I've been having trouble with caterpillars and my brassicas, but yeah, I'm very happy about this, and thank you very much, Jason, Colin. I can't wait to taste test that. Got some dahlias here, just like a little pom-pom, like an orangey, sorry the light's not very good, orangey yellow. Fuchsia's coming out quite nicely now. Little pollinator in there somewhere, I can see it buzzing around. But yeah, things are doing quite well. The brassicas, they've been hammered by snails and slugs, but not too bad by caterpillars. But sorry, I keep knocking the camera. But snails have got in there, nipped that. I saw a couple in there the other day, but Miss Lettuce is bolted. Just going to let that seed in there, I think, 'cause it's quite a nice lettuce. So I think it's a Lollo Rosso. We've got 4 celery in a little pot there. Not sure how well they'll do. So probably planted too many. There's 4 in there, but homemade compost and keeping them well watered, and yeah, hopefully they'll do all right. So these out here are piccolo. So I'm growing some indoor and outdoor piccolos because I wanted to do taste test to see if the indoor or the outdoor ones were, well, which ones were best tasting. And Julia reckons that the outdoor piccolo were better than the indoor grown piccolo. So I might be growing tomatoes out here next year, or maybe some more at the plot. I don't know if you can see the caolette here, but yeah, I need to tie it up to a fence or something because it's gone ballistic. It would be about 5 foot tall, I reckon, but yeah, I forgot to tie it up. But it's gone absolutely mental there. Got some. Oh, this is a Pongo bush bean from Bill and Val, which has actually got some beans on it now, but I'm saving this one plant all for seed, so I'm hoping it's a good one. And it's got quite one long bean on it there already, so yeah, I'm just going to let that go over and yeah, have it for seed, because they're the best beans I've had so far, I reckon. So thank you very much, Bill and Val, you guys are awesome. And if you haven't subscribed to Bill and Val's channel, I'll put the link in the description. So I've got some, look, here's a snail in there, look, a little sleep, I'll leave them there. Pink fir apple and sarpomia potatoes in here, and they're pretty much going over now, so I'll be doing a potato reveal on them soon. And I know there's some potatoes in there because I had to earth them up, so they're looking pretty good. Got kestrel and that potato at the back, eczema in there, and I think that eczema was one what I already harvested way back at the start of the season and replanted it, and that was the only one that grew. The brassica seedlings keep getting hammered by butterflies, caterpillars, so I'm not don't even know if I'm going to get them out, so I might just plant some onion seedlings out, see what happens. Be a bit of an experiment. Got some little flowers down here and one tub of leeks, but I need to get them out in the sunlight really. Some more leeks and some more onions here. Quite a nice marigold here, and I've got 3 cucumbers in this tub here, and they've done okay. We've harvested all the cucumbers off them so far, but I've got one snacking cucumber climbing up and it's making its way across the roof now. The tomatoes are doing right. These Zuckertraub, really nice. They're quite a big cherry, but they're really nice actually. I quite like them. Excuse me. Yeah, I think they're my second favourite after Sun Gold. So I picked quite a few tomatoes in here yesterday. We made a cottage pie with them, the sauce, and they're beautiful. So there's not too many in there, but still quite a few ripened. But yeah, I'm having a bit of a nightmare with the trellis. It's actually collapsed now up to this point here. So this tablet's so big it's hard to hold with one hand and point. So yeah, it's fallen down there, but somehow all the tomatoes are all still standing up. So I think it's because I've got some wires across here as well. So a bit of a jungle in here, but I've had the most amount of tomatoes that I've ever had. So I probably won't grow this amount of cherry tomatoes next year. So my peppers in here are doing alright. So various colours. Got another one there, looks like a chocolatey sort of colour, that one, but I don't know, that might go yellow, that one. That's the yellow one, I think. So yeah, got a couple more in there. Another one here to turn in. So yeah, I've been quite impressed with peppers, but I won't grow this many peppers next year. I'll be doing a few more chilies, I reckon. I like my chilies more than peppers. So yeah, just having a quick look around the brassica bed here. Things haven't done amazing. I've done alright. The broccoli did quite well. I think the Brussels sprout's going to do okay. I think they might be cauliflowers there, but no idea really. I've got to get better with my labelling. Both the kales are doing really well. Then I put some more celery in the ground over here. They seem to be doing alright really. Probably do a bit more moisture because of this big ash tree. What's here? It sort of comes over the front of this bed here. When it rains, it sort of, well, you can see how dry it is over there really. It doesn't really get the moisture that much. Oh, I've still got this broccoli. I'm holding on to it. I can't let go of it. It's my first one. But yeah, definitely nothing coming on it now. I did have one little bit off it the other day. But yeah, it's going to get put in the big worm bin in my back garden in a minute. Not in a minute, when I get round to it. The echinacea and the verbena are doing quite well. The daisies have pretty much gone over now. I have to deadhead these. Oh, the melon from Bill and Val, yeah. So I've got 3 on there. Not massive. Smallest one's about a golf ball. And just those 2 a bit smaller than tennis balls, really. But I'm hoping they're both. It's a Minnesota midget. Fingers crossed. But yeah, just let all the other side shoots grow and everything. Just hoping to give it more energy because snails keep eating it. But it's got way more flowers on it than that now because of the heat that we've had. Hopefully, if we get pollinated, I'll probably have to pick them off. But let all the energy go to those. But yeah, really excited. Looking forward to tasting the homegrown melon. Got some strawberries from Tracy and Carl, and they're bubbleberry and pine berries and franberries. I've got a load of runners coming off them, so I'm going to have to sort them out soon. I've got a real nice flower here, a wildflower, I think it is. Oh no, I don't know what it is, zinnia maybe. But a bit excited to see what that is. It looks like red and yellow. And the hibiscus starting to come out now. Got a white one here. It's only got a few little flowers open at the moment. A few snapdragons down here, which are self-seeded from last year. Heuchera. I think there's going to be some candy tuft come up through there as well. Definitely some forget-me-nots for next year. And then this is the other hibiscus, what's doing pretty well. This one always comes out first, but I do need to give it a trim back after it's finished flowering this year. And this is my big worm bin, which fills up with leachate. It gets nearly full. It just drip there every week, and yeah, just pop it into my watering can when I'm filling it up there, and yeah, free fertilizer every week. It's awesome. So quite full. Got a bit of cardboard in there and just a load of prunings from the garden and that, and yeah, get a few worms huddled up around the edges from time to time. But yeah, I got about 75 litres out of here last time, so I'm going to harvest it again maybe in the next month or so. Got to harvest Wormtropolis first. But yeah, just a quick look around the garden, and thanks for joining me. And hope, oh, little robin's just appeared on the back fence. Oh, you see him just fly into the ash tree. Haven't seen him for a little while, so welcome back, Robin. Right, I hope everyone has a good evening. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye.